And welcome back to Crypto Hulk Show. I'm telling you what, this is getting set up. Now, I don't know when all this stuff takes off. Okay, I have no idea. But what we're seeing is things lining up, like this Bitcoin thing going to $2 million. Like, I don't care about day-to-day stuff. I know that's how they trick and scare people. Who's ever manipulating all these prices? Somebody, some group of people. All I'm going to show you today is how it looks to me like stuff is getting set up, okay? So that's how it always happens. They have you looking this way, that's the price. When everything else is happening over here, okay? People worried about, oh, what's the price today? What's the price? Who the fuck cares what the price is today? I want to look at who's making connections today. What are these businesses doing? What's with these wallets and stable coins? And they're getting set up to launch. You're not going to know. They are not going to let you see what's going on. Are you crazy? Like, oh yeah, I just want to know everything that's going on. You're not going to know what's going on. You're usually the last to find out. Okay, that's how this stuff works. So that's why you have to kind of be prepared. Think ahead of time. And you just have to wait. That's just how it goes. Sometimes we can pick out things ahead of time and get lucky and win a little bit here and there. But if you just wait for the long haul, that's how you end up winning this whole thing. However long that it takes. I'm not in this for tomorrow to get rich 3 months from now. I mean, 6 months would be great. A year from now, like whatever it takes. You have to look at a long-term strategy. Sometimes you can pick out stuff in the short term. I don't have a short-term program. This channel is not about picking a winner next week and retiring 2 months from now. That would be great, but it's not going to happen. So what we do here is we look at fundamental news and we look at all the major players that are involved, and progress takes time. So we look at a project and we look at, okay, who's involved in this thing? That's what I do. And I just simply report it to you. And certain cryptos out there are tied in with some very big players. And, we try our best to look at who's going to be successful in the future. And I have ties like the crypto Blue Zell we went over. I mean, I've got information nobody else has, okay? I have connections, Ripple connection partners that Ripple's been partners with for like 10 years, nobody knows about. And then they have cryptos that nobody knows about except you. And that's why I come in to help you figure out things. Do you want to invest in this or not, whatever. So that's what we're going to go over today. Some very big banks. These aren't YouTubers. These are like global banks showing us how Bitcoin's going to go to like $2 million, $500,000, so Standard Chartered. I'm just reporting what big banks are saying. I don't know if it'll happen. If you have a Bitcoin and stuff, hey, that's great. It's going to 20x. Well, with some of these crypto, I showed you a crypto that went up 15x overnight. Really tag. But let's start this and see what the options are. A lot of people getting mad. Oh, you said Bitcoin's going to go to zero. Well, first off, you're a fucking dumbass. You're one of these people that watch my show for 5 minutes. You have no so I have to fucking clown you on social media. When you leave a dumbass comment, your ass gets clowned back. That's how we do it here on Crypto Hulk. Dumb shits like that. In the end, yes, Bitcoin is horseshit. I've been saying that from day one. Absolutely. Okay? And it will be found out to be dumb shit. That's what the Simpsons say. Simpsons say XRP is going to 100,000 and Bitcoin going to zero. So I'm going with the Simpsons. We're still early in crypto, and time will tell. What the trend is backed cryptocurrencies, dumbass. So eventually, see, right now, crypto is just gambling. That's all that it is, okay? When the world of backed cryptos, real world asset, tokenization, when that comes into play, that's when your Bitcoin disappears, okay? So it's like musical chairs. I don't know how many. See, it's always the dummies that don't watch the show that have no idea. Then they want to be like the star. Yeah, I want to get Crypto Hulk and show him that he's wrong. Wow, really? That's wow. Okay, I'm not even going to comment on that dumb shit. Let's get into the show here. First 5 people: Star-Lord's dad, Crypto Greek, MAB 1914, Wesley Fort, and Michael Zajac became a 2024 Crypto Explosion supporter member. Michael asked, why does my subscription keep getting canceled? I have no idea. That would be one for YouTube to find the send feedback button, message them every day until you get an answer. I have had YouTube respond to these kinds of things. What I'm going to do right now is delete my YT app. So let's go ahead and do that while we're here. This tends to take care of a lot of problems. It says keep subscription, and I put yes. Now I'm deleting what they call YT Studio. Now I'm reloading it. That and that one. You'll notice when you do this, it takes care of a lot of issues. Now I've got the YT loaded. I don't want notifications. Now I'm going to give YT access to my camera, microphone, and selected photos. And the YT Studio. Let me sign into that one. Okay. Now I'm done. Sometimes we got to do that on actually every day I do that because YT will purposely send what they call bugs, and those bugs will affect the channel. Michael, if there's a continuing problem with that, change your email and your username, get a different account, different phone number if you want to put that, because you might get what they call on the shit list. Some people are on the shit list. It happens. I've even had family member and friends who can't comment on the show. They can't donate on and on. They're not notified. Just sometimes some people just have to completely switch and make a brand new account. Okay. This platform wants you poor and broke. Just wanted to put that out there. Let's get started here. I want you to see something. If you watch Crypto Hulk channel, this is all about facts and fundamental news. I don't give a shit about price, okay? All the prices right now are fake. When XRP price goes up, all Ripple will do is just they will release more XRP into the system, which then keeps the price low, okay? So that's what we got going on. And Ripple's doing that for a purpose, because David Schwartz told us Ripple has to look out for Ripple. It's not you, dummy. There's no XRP family. That's some dumb fucking shit, okay? You have Ripple, which is a company that's ran by the government. All these people are contracted government people. They work for 3-letter agencies, and they started something called Ripple, and they created something called XRP. So it's not this company. Ripple is not going to end up being a bank because Ripple is the government. If you I'm not going to get into all the evidence right now. I've done that like a million times. If you're brand new, and that's what we got going on is Ripple's goal is to get crypto into the hands of every bank, financial institution, this and that, spread that liquidity out evenly, I've only been explaining this for 5 years. And then in the end, the escrow goes to the Treasury. You're not going to have Ripple controlling this escrow. It's not going to happen. It's going to the Treasury. And then there, they can give some to the IMF as needed and so forth. But America will hold on to that. Now, power and control of the XRP ledger, there's got to be a balance. So all the power is not going to be in America. So what they did is France, the XRP Ledger Foundation, left America to go to France. Okay? So now there's a balance. France is in control of that XRP ledger. The United States will be control of the escrow. So there's a balance there. Somebody's got all the XRPs and they're kicking down to an escrow account at the 1 billion mark per month. Okay. And then France controls the ledger. So if they need to get the nodes and undo a transaction or something, so there's a balance of power there. That's what's going on. But no other channels discussing that at all because they don't have an idea or a clue what's going on. Jeffrey asks, why France? That's a good question. Everything deals with money, right? So let's think. I know this is tough for some people. Those people in power control money. That's why France. So let's get into this first article here. I just gave it to you there. Establishment of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve and United States Digital Asset Stockpile. It has finally happened. 5 years of being in crypto. I've never seen anything like this. I have never been more confident that I'm in the right place at the right time. But crypto halt the price. See, these are people that are dumb fucking retards, okay? What we have here is the United States announcing an establishment of a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I don't care if Bitcoin goes down or whatever the fuck. We don't have crypto laws and regulations. How much do I got to keep saying this? For like 5 years, I've been saying this dumb shit. We don't have crypto laws and regulations. We don't have global tokenization. Do you know what gives crypto its value? I ask dumb shits this. When they leave stupid comments, yeah, but the prices are down. Okay. Number one, do we have laws and regulations? No. So legally, businesses can't really do this shit, right? Right. Okay. Next, what gives crypto its value? What gives Bitcoin its value right now? And people are like, I don't know, nothing. Exactly. So what's tokenization? Well, tokenization is when you use real world assets to back a crypto. There you go. Dumb shit. So how much tokenization has occurred over the past 14 years, whatever, since Bitcoin's been around? And they're like, not a whole lot. I said, there you go. That's why the prices are down, dummy. You're answering your own questions. Why don't you stop asking dumb shit questions and start using what we call a brain? Hopefully you got one. And then answer your own fucking questions, okay? These are people that don't understand crypto at all. All they want to do is spend 5 minutes watching somebody's show, and that's it. And then watch TikTok videos where cats are biting each other or whatever. And then people are using a canoe and going down the side of a mountain on snow in a canoe. They're watching all this dumb shit. And they got 5 minutes for Crypto Hulk Show. That's it. Then they want to take my time in the comments section for me to answer all the shit their stupid asses should have been watching in the first place on my show. So that's why I spend very limited time in my comment section, because everything's all explained in the show. We have a comment section here called the Top Chat, okay? That's where questions are answered. Not in the fucking after the show in the live comments. Wherever, I'm not going to waste my fucking time in there. I'm spending my time right now. You have a fucking question, ask it in the Top Chat. Watch the show. Stop watching 10 different crypto channels or whatever, and then watching all these dumb shit television, that TikTok shit or whatever. Spend time, work on yourself, have discipline. I know that's hard. It takes work, W-O-R-K. I know it takes work, yeah, but that's just how it goes. The United States has established a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Holy shit. Okay, it finally happened. It's amazing. Like, to me, when I see this, I have no doubt. Now, dumb shit people, yeah, but Bitcoin got hit 10%. I don't understand. Why are we rich by now? Because you're watching dumb shit programs. You're not watching my channel. That's why, you fucking moron. All right. And you want to come on my show and ask all kinds of dumb shit questions and then go back to the dumb shit people you watch. Like, I'm not wasting my time with these stupid assholes. I could catch them real quick in the comment section. And then I clown them, make them look like fucking retards, and I'll screenshot that and post it. Section 1, background. Here's what they're saying. Our government's saying Bitcoin is the original cryptocurrency. I cannot believe I'm hearing this. It's almost like a dream. The Bitcoin protocol permanently caps the total supply of Bitcoin at 21 million and has never been hacked. Now, it is susceptible to a 51% takeover, and a quantum computer and AI can do that brilliantly. They didn't put that in here. That's where I think it's going to be the downfall of Bitcoin. Somebody's going to 51% hack that shit and wipe it out, okay? But crypto hog. As a result of its scarcity and security, Bitcoin is often referred to as digital gold by dumb shit people. Because there is a fixed supply of Bitcoin, there is a strategic advantage. Wow. See, I don't agree with any of this, but I'm just telling you the news, okay? The United States government holds a significant amount of Bitcoin. Oh, that's a shame. But has not implemented a policy. That means laws, rules, regulations. Exactly. So we're in this state, this world of just nothing happening in crypto. And there's a reason for that, is they're setting up XRP, XLM, HBAR, and all the good cryptos to take over the world. That's what's going on. Bitcoin is the distraction, okay? I don't care if it goes to $2 million. One day, Bitcoin's at zero, just letting you know. Now, I'm going to ride this wave. Bitcoin goes up, all the cryptos go up. I'll be like, yeah, right on. But then here's another problem. As all the other cryptos go up, I can't buy as much. So, see what I mean? It's always something bad with something good. Just as it is in our country's interest to thoughtfully manage national ownership and control of other resources. They're right here, creation, administration of the strategic Bitcoin reserve and United States digital asset stockpile. Now we start getting into other cryptos besides just Bitcoin. These are the ones that we need to watch closely. I don't think this is all the only list. They're going to have another list. Let me tell you. What this is a distraction. This is a focus where we look at this because they're doing shit over here. Okay, that's what all this stuff is. You can't seriously think Bitcoin is going to be used for anything. Okay, it's not. Okay, this is a total distraction right here. Within 60 days of the date of this order, the Treasury of the Secretary shall deliver. Oh, guess what? Now, why did the Rosie Rios, who is the Treasurer of the United States, why'd she go work for Ripple? Oh, you didn't know about that, huh? Because you're a new person. Yeah. Well, the Treasury of the United States is going to be in charge of evaluating all the legal and investment thing with this crypto bill. But a couple of years back, we had the actual treasurer of the United States go to work for Ripple. And here we see that the Treasury is involved in this. Then we see that Ripple is chosen to be in that basket. Why isn't Hex? Why isn't Chainlink? Why isn't, well, I guess we got Ethereum is for now. Why isn't Quant? Oh. I'm telling you what, the strategic list that they got is not too strategic. So I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to come up with, in the end, something's going to come out of the strategic list, and you're not going to have the Solana, Bitcoin, Ethereum in there. They're going to, I don't know who the top winner is going to be, but trust and believe it's going to come soon to a theater near you. Okay, this is just all preliminary shit. This is to get the people ready. Okay, people that had, I mean, it's funny now. People are like, oh, how did Ripple get in there? All the other crypto maxis are like, they can't handle this. Senor Rez says, you can't teach stupid, Hulk. I know, but sure it's fun making fun of them. Daniel McCool, Crypto Hulk, the best deep diver. Learned many things from this fella. Got me obsessed. Love from United Kingdom. Oh, the Englishman. Well, actually, United Kingdom's a whole bunch of areas. So, was anything said on XRP reserve? No, this is all just preliminary stuff. What we got here, I mean, I'm relieved we have this. All this is great. Here's what we need. Global crypto regulations and tokenization. Okay, so this is a step towards that. I don't know how long it takes them. Look, they can take as little or as long time as they want. Okay. Here's a question I'm going to get. Crypto Hulk, when do you think they're going to have crypto laws? My answer will be as fast or as long as they want them to be. Well, no, but Crypto Hulk, I need a date. I'm telling you the fucking date. The date is as quickly or as slowly as they want it. Look, the Ripple case, go back to day one of the Ripple case, watch the social media people, and I'm the only one that's like, you know what? This is illegal. This is a bullshit case. Judge shouldn't even hear this case. The judge should dismiss this case. The judge doesn't have jurisdiction in this case. On and on. No other channels saying no kind of shit. Here we are, almost, 4.5 years later with this court trial. Still, and I told you when the court trial first started, this could take 10 or 15 years. Oh, no, Crypto Hulk, it's going to be over quick. No, it's not. And here I am. I'm right. We could spend another 4.5, 10 years on this court trial. What you got to know is that what they're showing you is not real. That's why I'm the only one coming up with Ripple Russia. I'm the only one coming up with Ripple China. And these other relationships Ripple has. Israel. No other channel has these. So it's like, you watch these other channels and you have to come over to my channel to try to get some answers because you're watching the wrong information to begin with. So it's nice having this Bitcoin reserve. I like seeing this, but this ain't going to do shit, okay? Congress has to make laws, and until we have that, we just have a president can sign executive order, but that's not law. This is basically what it is the president's wish list, like a Christmas list. That's all that this is. Santa doesn't have to give him any of the presents. So we're looking at a Christmas wish list here. That's all that this is. And yeah, president's just saying we need to have a working group and stuff. And at least they're talking about the USC, United States Code. See right there? Down kind of near the bottom of this. They start getting into USC. That's what I've been talking to you guys about. Okay? In the end, years from now, people look back and be like, yep, Crypto Hulk called all this stuff. And that's great having the crypto strategic bill or whatever it's called, crypto reserve or whatever. At least it's acknowledging this. It's going to cause a lot more awareness. But the fact is this, the government's controlling it all. And now it's time. You got crypto at cheap prices. Now it's time to accumulate. You're not being rich. Now, with a lot of money, you can make a lot. Like if you got $1 million and you invest in this crypto or that one, yeah, you might be able to make, 300,000 and stuff. But for normal people like you and me, we don't have enough. So we just kind of have to wait till this thing takes off. And when does it take off? Again, when we have crypto laws and regulations. Like we can just keep coming back to the same answer. Crypto laws, regulations, globally. All the countries have to see these things as the same thing. You can't have Gary Gensler calling cryptos a security and other countries calling them money. That's not going to work. See, Gary Gensler was a stall tactic, okay? And so now what I want to show you here next is we have what crypto has actually been determined by the United States justice system to be a currency, and that's the XRP. Let's look at the evidence right here. No other channel wants to go over this. Oh, Crypto Hawk, that's 10 years old. That makes no sense when people say that. Here we have the 2015 Ripple Settlement Agreement. We're looking at it right here. We have the United States Department of Justice. They had a court date with Ripple back in the day, about 10 years ago. The reason I'm showing you this is because 10 years ago, now you'll see a blue hyperlink here. Click on that. I'm going to do that right now. Now, on the right side of the page, you'll notice that there's 16 pages. Go to page 9. Okay, I'm going to show you what no other crypto has. Here's why Ripple will be taken by the Treasury, the XRP. Because in Roman numeral 3 here, we have violations. We have capital letter A and paragraph 16. Ripple Labs has previously described itself in federal court as a currency exchange service. So that's what Ripple does, is they have a currency exchange service. What is currency? Currency is the money that governments use. Now, I want you to think about this. Ripple is called a currency exchange service. It's not a money service. It's recognized as a money service business, but what are they dealing in? Currency. What is currency? Government's money. What government's money? The future of America and the future of the world's money. They rolled out a court case, and 99% of the people in the world have no fucking clue. And the ones that have maybe a quarter of a brain, you know what they say? Oh, that's 10 years ago. But that's not, okay, I don't understand your logic, though. If I have a quarter and it was made 10 years ago, is that quarter no good or something? I'm trying to understand your logic. Oh, that was 5 years. So if I have a $100 bill and it's 5 years old, it's no longer good because it's 5 years old. Is that, see, I'm trying to understand, like, what your logic is. Okay, never will, because you can't teach stupid. So what we have in 2015, the reason I'm showing brand new people this is because our government has already determined that there's a crypto that's a currency, and that's XRP. There's a court case for this. That's why we're looking at it right now. The United States justice system has determined the XRP is a currency. Oh, these other cryptos don't have that, okay? If there has been a court case and Bitcoin's been determined to be a currency, I'd like somebody to send that to me. so I can read it, okay? Because I need to know how. See, here's the question I'm asking. How do you arbitrarily pick 5 cryptos to be in this? And there's going to be more, whatever, okay? Here's what I'm saying. Who gives Bitcoin? Who the fuck is saying Bitcoin's the original? See, this thing is so bogus. Like, I can't believe. Okay. The Bitcoin Reserve, the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Act, who determines what the definition of Bitcoin is? I'm kind of curious on that. See, now I'm gonna tear apart the strategic reserve that was signed.
That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic.
Okay. Let's start here, everybody, because nobody's talking about this except me. Who do we, in that strategic reserve, first off, you can't say anything about crypto because we don't have crypto laws and definitions. So how can you even talk about crypto? You can't. Congress hasn't even made crypto laws, definitions, organizations. How can you say Bitcoin's the original, whatever, like, currency? Like, you can't say any of that stuff. You have to have all this in the United States Code. Then you can come out with a strategic reserve. See, I'm calling all the bullshit right now. Now, we have a court case, I'm showing you it right now, where our United States government has defined through a court case that Ripple, the XRP, is a currency, and a currency is a government money. Okay? Now, a lot of things can be used as money. Indians had something called wampum. That's Indian money. WAMPUM, wampum. And other, might be shells or seashells or something. So anything can be considered money, okay? Gold can be considered money. It depends on how you utilize it and wrap it and sell it. Like gold can be a commodity, a currency, a security. It just depends on how you wrap it up to promote it or whatever, okay? If you look up the word currency, it's generally used for governments. So here I'm showing you, there's no other court case like this. I'm the only one who's been talking about it for 5 years, nobody else. But 10 years ago, we had a court case and it determined that there was one crypto that was considered currency. Now, I'd be curious to know if there's another court case where Bitcoin was in and the government determined that Bitcoin was a currency. I'd like to see that. I'd be interested. But for now, this is all that I know of. So right now, in the President's Strategic Reserve, I'm going to leave. So go to page 9 on this article. Go to section Roman numeral 3, says violations. Capital letter A, paragraph 16. There you go. So the reason I showed you that is because with the strategic reserve, to my knowledge, we only have one crypto that our government has officially called a currency. Now, our government, we had a court case with Facebook. Our government called that a currency and got rid of that shit real quick, didn't they? The whole world did. They got scared and terrified of the Facebook DM currency, okay? So we don't have, here's what I'm saying, and nobody else is saying, okay? I've only been showing you this for, 4 years now. We have one court case only in the United States, and it happened 10 years ago, and it calls XRP currency. No other crypto has been called that by the United States court. And here we are back again, 34 minutes. YT had to make a little commercial break in my show because I'm telling too much truth. You aren't hearing this on any other channel, are you? No, you're not. So I have over this because it's almost like we don't have crypto laws and regulations and definitions. So how are they even putting together the strategic reserve? It's like we don't even have definitions of what shit is. See what I mean? So I look at this. I had to hit the bullshit meter for you. And you're going to see that this little strategic reserve thing is going to get all changed. They're going to change it because we're going to come up with crypto laws and regulations, and they will go in the United States code. And then from that, they're going to draft a better strategic reserve plan, because whatever strategic reserve plan right now, that shit ain't going to work with Bitcoin and Ethereum, especially Cardano. No. Okay. That's not happening. Cardano might be in there because it's an ISO, but this whole thing, I just want to, I'm glad we have one of these strategic reserves. It's Donald Trump's Christmas wish list. It's not law or nothing like that. And I just shot a bunch of holes in it right now. So just don't hold your breath. You're not being rich tomorrow because of this strategic reserve. They're going to have to redo this whole project, okay? Because it's not based on law. You know why? Because we don't have any. There you go. First article done. Okay. Hulk, I lived in Tahoe. You got to go to Steamers on Tuesday nights. Taco night, local spot and state line. Michael Thyssen, the U.S. Treasury classified Bitcoin. Okay, again, the United States Treasury is not the court system. There's where that's this part here. So the Treasury, they just make policies. It's not law. The Treasury can call a hamburger a hot dog. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the Treasury classifies Bitcoin as. The Treasury is not Congress. So in the United States, we have the executive, the legislative, and the judicial. The Treasury is not in either one of those. So we don't care what the Treasury says, number one. So let's keep reading. As a convertible, decentralized virtual currency, the Commodities Future Trading Commission class. Okay, again, they're not legislators. So the CFTC, it doesn't matter what they call shit, or the Treasury. That's the problem in America, is we don't have crypto laws and regulations. We have Department of the Treasury. We have the Department of the Commodities Future Trading. They're not part of the legislation. So they can call things whatever. That doesn't matter. What matters, what I showed, is an actual court case. That's what matters. The Treasury is not the court system, see? The Commodities Future, they're not the court system. That's just a department official giving their opinion on what they think something is. That's incorrect. So you have to have the United States court system like the 2015. So I rest my case. There is still only one cryptocurrency that's been determined by the United States Department of Justice and the United States Attorney's Office to be a currency, which is government money, and that's XRP. Because the Treasury and the CFTC are not legislative branches or the court system. So shot that one down. Josh Howard, upgraded membership to 2024 Crypto Explosion. Way to go, Joshy boy. Thank you for supporting this channel. Now, if you have XDC crypto, this one's for you. Like Crypto Hulk's got it. And then you got Gary Gensler, who works for the SEC, calling XRP a security. That's why it doesn't matter what Gary says. It doesn't matter what the Treasury says. It doesn't matter what the CFT says. And what matters is what the court determines something is. That's what matters. And or the legislative branch. All righty then. Let's go to Sygnum. I'm going to show you how your XDC crypto, and make sure you buy that at Caleb and Brown. Let me show you. Let's do this because Caleb Brown is part of the show, and that's faux show. Caleb Brown, I am an affiliate of Caleb and Brown. If you want to get tactical, they're not sponsoring the show. But I like to just say it for simplicity because most people understand what that means. Like affiliate, what's an affiliate? So there's the Caleb Brown link. Use that link because starting either this month, I'm going to try to get a hold of Caleb Brown here in the next few days. So we can run some specials and some incentives and have some fun in the Crypto Hulk Investing Club. I've just been moving and super busy for like the past week. And even before then, so now I moved in. It's starting to get settled. I still don't have a kitchen table. I have to kind of sit on a couch and try to use a coffee table for it's just, we're getting there. The garage door, I do got the clicker that works now. And it's just things like that. And I'm going to soundproof the inside of this room with sound paneling, acoustic sound paneling. That'll get rid of the echo. I'm still doing shit. Still doing stuff. So let's look at this article right here on Sygnum. Sygnum's a major bank in the world, by the way, and they're linked up with Fireblock. So here's the deal. Caleb and Brown is a brokerage. They buy and sell crypto. That's all they do. They don't hold it. If someone were to hack Caleb and Brown, they don't hold crypto, so there's no crypto to steal. Next, your crypto is held in an American company called Fireblocks. They are a custodial cryptocurrency, and what they do is they hold crypto nice and safe. Imagine if you had a hardware wallet and you cut it into 4 parts, and then you mailed it to your friends in the world, okay? If someone were to hack, let's say Fireblocks, they can't get the crypto because they're only going to have one of the 4 parts to your wallet, right? So now they got to go and find the other 4 parts of that wallet. That's institutional custody. And that brings us right here to Sygnum, because Sygnum is now working with, listen to this, the world's largest crypto derivatives exchange. Oh my God, okay? How much is the derivatives market, Crypto Hulk? Listen to this, $3 quadrillion. Crypto Hulk, let's just say, if Ripple held all the derivatives markets and they were responsible for paying it all, that would give you about a $30,000 to $60,000 XRP. Oh, shoot. Then if XDC did that, who knows how much XDC is worth, okay? Right now, we're talking about XDC. It's designed for all the derivatives, okay? Now, we also have to bring in Fireblocks in this article because this is how massive. Look, this Caleb and Brown company that's a brokerage, this is massive. They are tied in there with the best, okay? Your little hardware wallet shit is a fucking joke, okay? I sell them on my channel. I have crypto in one, okay? So, but they are a joke. The world's largest crypto derivatives exchange does not use hardware ledgers, okay? They use Fireblocks. That's the same one Caleb and Brown uses. The world's, okay, let me say it again. The world's largest derivative exchange uses Fireblocks and not your little fucking wallet things, okay? That thing is a fucking joke, all right? Sygnum adds a leading crypto derivatives exchange. It's called Deribit. 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 Compatibility to the Sygnum Protect. Oh, so they're talking about protecting crypto, right? Right. It's with Fireblocks. It's not with the crypto wallet, okay? Like you buy, those things are garbage. Just letting you know. The platform expansion leverages fire blocks. Oh, that's who Crypto Hulk recommends. Caleb Brown uses fire blocks to protect the crypto, not little hardware wallets. We are reading here about the world's biggest derivatives exchange uses fire blocks, not these stupid little wallets, okay? Just letting you know. If your little hardware wallet, your little air gap shit was so good, why would Deribit, the world's largest exchange, choose Fireblocks over your little air gapped wallet? Stop with that dumb shit, okay? I'm just showing you. Sygnum, a global digital asset banking group, announces the expansion of Sygnum Protect. Sygnum Protect. And it's with Fireblocks, not with your hardware wallet, okay? Their platform is Deribit, the world's largest crypto derivatives exchange. The integration enables traders to what? Hold their assets in a regulated bank with what? Institutional grade security. And it's not your hardware wallet, all right? Accessing the world's largest crypto derivative exchange with deep liquidity. Second paragraph, Sygnum protects integration with Deribit, now leverages Fireblocks, not your hardware air-gapped wallets, okay? Innovative off-exchange solution, enabling traders to mirror assets held in Sygnum's custody. Let's go to the next paragraph. Third paragraph, Sygnum's bank-grade security and ability to hold assets off balance sheet mitigates counterparty risk. Paragraph number 4. Let's see. Paragraph number 4, last sentence. Sygnum Protect is also an essential building block for strengthening the resilience of the crypto industry. Fifth paragraph. To counter the threat from increasingly sophisticated cyber attacks. Oh, Crypto Hulk talks about that. AI and quantum computing attacks, right? Right, against your hardware wallet. Somebody made some kind of dumb fucking comment. Oh, you're scaring people. Oh, you call it whatever you want. You probably also call your girlfriend by the first name of Frank. But anyhow, what I do on my channel is I tell people the truth. That's what we call it over here, the truth. And you've got Sygnum, Deribit, and Fireblocks, not Ledger, not Arculus, not Genesis, or whatever it is. We're talking Fireblocks is here that center on robust security, are fast becoming what? Mission critical. This is not an option. This is not a scare tactic for those dumbasses. This is called reality, okay? The world's largest derivatives exchange is utilizing Fireblocks for custody. Caleb and Brown, the sponsor of my show, utilizes Fireblocks for custody. But Crypto, here's the one I get. With Crypto Hulk, what if Fireblocks is hacked? Well, your crypto's not there, dumbass. Well, with Crypto Hulk, why can't I have the keys to Fireblocks? Did you just fucking say that? Don't mention that. It makes you look fucking retarded. Fireblocks is one of the most secure places to keep your crypto. That's why the world's largest derivative exchange uses Fireblocks. They're not using your little air-gapped wallets, okay? Sorry to burst your bubble on that, okay? This next paragraph starts off with, this integration with Sygnum Protect and Deribit demonstrates the power of Fireblocks off exchange, says Michael, the CEO of Fireblocks. exchanges and custodians can now leverage our standardized integration without requiring custom development. Now, down near the bottom, it says about Sygnum. So you can see Sygnum is a global digital asset banking group founded on Swiss. Now, if we know anything about Switzerland and we're dealing with derivatives, Switzerland has the 6 digital stock exchange that runs on R3 Corda, which is the XDC crypto. Look right here in the section. It says about Sygnum, because here's where we're going next. It talks about Swiss and Singapore, okay? Now, I'm glad they mentioned Singapore right there. Let's start with Singapore. Let me show you something here. They're a Ripple partner. Let me find this evidence right here. Okay. Right. Okay. The article talks about Sygnum, and Sygnum has to do with Switzerland and Singapore. So let me first start you off here. Singapore is a Ripple partner. No other channel has what I'm going to show you right now. Go ahead and look at the 2-minute and 16-second mark. 2 minute, 16 seconds. What do you see? Well, right here I'm seeing a Ripple logo, and it says Ripple Singapore, right? Okay, that's pretty amazing. They already had crypto wallets. They had gold and silver in your wallet back then, and a whole lot of other things. What I'm showing you here, no other channel has. You have an official right here, Ripple Singapore. Now, there's other forms of evidence for this. What I'm showing you is nobody has this form of evidence. A lot of people know that Ripple and Singapore have been working together. Okay. But have they ever seen one with a Ripple logo and it says Ripple Singapore? No, they don't. They don't have that. Okay. So that's where the Sygnum is coming out. And I believe, now if we look here at the 3-minute, 50-second mark, let's do that. Go to the 3-minute, 50 seconds. So if you look at the 3-minute, 50-second mark, you're going to see something here. This Ripple Singapore had commodities, securities, fiat currency, gold, silver, crypto, and God knows what else they had. Okay. That is what Ripple Singapore is all about. Stocks and bonds and derivatives kind of stuff. That's what Ripple's already done for payment. So I showed you that. I'm going to click out of it. We're going back to the Sygnum article. So about Sygnum, it says founded on Swiss and Singapore heritage. I already showed you the Singapore. Now let me show you the Swiss. This is where the XDC comes in. That's the crypto you need to buy at Caleb and Brown. Let me show you this right here. Let me do a copy and a paste. Okay. Here's the article here. Swiss Stock Exchange. Now, Sygnum is made in Switzerland and Singapore. I already showed you the Singapore. The Swiss right here use a stock exchange. It's a crypto stock exchange in Switzerland. It was the first one in the world, and it uses what? R3 Corda for trading. Swiss Stock Exchange 6. The name of this stock exchange is called 6, and it uses R3 Corda, which is a crypto platform. What do they use it for? Blockchain-based trading on their stock market. Now, if we were to look at, well, who is R3, and you're a brand new person, R3 is working with the XDC network, and guess what crypto they have? XDC. So, how big is the derivatives market on the planet? About $3 quadrillion. If you take 3 quadrillion divided by 37 billion XRP, that makes you take 3 quadrillion divided by 37 billion XDC, and you come up with a number of like, I don't know, $60,000 or $120,000 XDC right there. You think Bitcoin's valuable. You can get into XDC at 8 cents, and it could potentially be worth $30,000, $60,000, $120,000. You buy a Bitcoin at 100,000 right now, you'd be lucky if it hits 2 million. That's only a 20x. How many X is it when you go from 8 cents to $30,000? Think about this. You'd have to be completely brain dead to buy Bitcoin to try to make money, like Michael Saylor's brain dead. He's far loco, crazy loco 5150. I'm showing you, if you get a XDC, if you're poor and you don't have a lot of money, you get XDC from Caleb Brown, you got to have at least $500. That 8 cent crypto can easily go to $10, $20, $30,000. You have, I don't know, like 50,000x return instead of 20, you have 50,000. Bitcoin's the worst fucking thing for an investment. Like, why would you buy at the top at 100,000? Well, I would buy something at 8 cents. If XDC goes to $1.60, from 8 cents to $1.60, there's your 20x. That's what Bitcoin's going to do. It could go to $2 million. Okay, so you 20x'd your money. What about XDC? It goes from 8 cents to $10,000. It's not going to go right away. So if you can wait and you're not 90 years old or something, then I think I know which is the best. Now, if you're rich and you got, a couple of million sitting around, then maybe you do go for Bitcoin, flip that into 20 million and get out quick. And now you just made like $20 million. You won't be able to do that. You won't be able to do that with XDC right now, but you probably make quicker money if you're rich with the Bitcoin. So that part I will agree with. Absolutely. S. Harib 1. Thanks for that tax-free donation. Ripple and Joe Wright has a question. I thought Ripple uses R3 as well. They do. They were partners at one point, but Corda, everything works. Look, XRP is a base layer. Everything in the world goes on top of that. It uses XRP because XRP has something called the Interledger Protocol. And inside, what makes XRP interoperable is Codius, which are smart oracles, which nobody knows about. And smart oracles is how all the other blockchains communicate to each other. Now, you can also use like an EVM to do something like that. But that's technology. The virtual machine technology comes out of the 70s. And Ripple's Codius comes out of 2014 technology. So that's why Ripple's better. Okay. Robert Driscoll. Late fee, I'll watch the replay. Thank you very much for that. So there you go right there. There's your R3, your article, R3 Corda set to go DeFi with XDC. So there's your evidence right now that XDC will be used and that the Swiss Stock Exchange is using it. Sygnum knows all about it. Let me click out of that. And where are we at? We're at 59 minutes and 40 seconds. I think well, let me see here. I might be able to do one quick article. Okay, Coinbase. Let's do this one last one. I got actually two, but let's just do this last one. This is massive right here. Then I'll have absolutely no news left for the 5:30 p.m. show. if I can pull one together. Usually Friday nights, there's not a lot of news. Okay, Coinbase. William says, Hulk, if you're right and I make at least $1 million after taxes, I'll give you 100,000. Okay, last article here. Coinbase. Coinbase. Okay, so here's what's interesting. I want you to see something. What generally happens is as stocks dump, people like you and me sell off. And then the stock price gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Then a whale comes in and buys it all up for super cheap. The price starts going way up high because people like you and me come back in and start buying it. And me and you are pumping it and pumping it and pumping it. And then what happens to the whale? He sells off. The price just dumps down. People start selling off on top of that. The price goes cheap again, and the cycle repeats, okay? That's how it works. So that's why I don't care about price. The only time I care about price is when I'm going to buy, and that's when I buy when it's low. Buy low, sell high. Very basic, 6th grade shit, okay? Coinbase is going to flip this whole thing. Coinbase is one of these things where when the stocks came out, it was really expensive. And then it started to dump to its lowest point, okay? Now I'm going to show you something. Here's what's happening. Coinbase is going to launch. And I'm going to show you. I don't know when this goes on. A year from now, I have no idea. Coinbase is going to flip this whole thing. Coinbase is looking at tokenized securities, everybody, as crypto regulations shift under the Trump administration. Now, Coinbase's price has gotten hammered, but I'm going to show you how they're going to change all this. Coinbase chief CEO, financial officer, has expressed optimism about renewed discussions with the SEC task force. Okay, Coinbase knows things are going to change. That's what they're saying. And Coinbase tried like 5 years ago to have, let's go down here. They have what's called now security tokens that leverage blockchain technology. So what you do is this. You take securities and you put them into a token form. Here is the death of Bitcoin, okay? Why would somebody buy a Bitcoin? It's not backed by anything, is it? That's correct, Crypto Hulk. So Coinbase is going to flip this thing. They're going to come up with security tokens to sell. If I'm somebody who wants to invest, I want to invest in something where it's like a company or something, right? I don't want to buy a Bitcoin. What's behind a Bitcoin token? Well, nothing. It could be 100,000 a day and 0 tomorrow. Now, stocks can do that too. It just depends. But here's one of the things. Stocks are regulated. Who regulates Bitcoin? Nobody. Oh. If I buy a security token, I know behind that crypto, there's a company. If I buy a Bitcoin, there's nothing behind it. See? Now, Coinbase has something they want to launch, and it's called Coin, C-O-I-N. And they tried a few years back to get now that might be something you look for, is Coin. I'm going to tell you what, that thing's going to take off. Coinbase is going to go nutso when we get laws and regulations. Here's how this works. Cryptos that right now are based on law and regulation, like XRP and stuff, cryptos that are based on banking, laws, regulation, right now they're hammered. When we get laws and regulations, guess what? Cryptos go up. Now, guess what? Cryptos go down. Every crypto right now that it's not good for regulations for them, they're doing great right now. Tether and all these others, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum. When we get regulations, the exact opposite is going to happen. All the crypto. Now think of what crypto, XRP, think of what crypto has met with all the banks, all the regulators, have turned in their budgets and transparency to the government all these years. Nobody except XRP. XRP is the most regulated crypto, and that's why it's getting hammered right now, because we have a world right now of no regulations. XRP, the Ripple Corporation, turns into the IRS. Everything they're doing, they're transparent with all these government agencies. Nobody else is doing this. Coinbase knows when it gets regulations, this is where it takes off. Coinbase, the title here, Coinbase and security tokens. This is what the future is going to be. Now, Coinbase has been getting hammered the past 4 years. If you have stock in them, hold on to that, because when we get crypto regs coming in, that Coinbase is going nuts. Remember, BlackRock joined Coinbase a year or two ago. BlackRock wouldn't get into this unless they knew there's something there, right? Coinbase ain't going bankrupt. Some of the people out there are like, oh, Coinbase, oh, they're having money problems. Yeah, they are, because we don't have regulation. When we have regulation, guess what? All the quadrillions of dollars flood into crypto. When you have all the property in the world, all the gold in the world, all the land, all the racehorses and the houses, when everything's all tokenized, we're talking about $5 quadrillion. I want you to think of crypto that is backed by real world assets. That is the future. What's Coinbase working on here? The future. We're talking about security tokens, real world asset tokens, not these tokens that are based on nothing. That's how we know who's the biggest. Coinbase. They're working with BlackRock. And BlackRock's already tokenizing real world assets. This is going to be massive. If you're somebody who doesn't want crypto, but maybe you want to buy a crypto company or stock, right here, Coinbase, $226 a share. Now, I'm not into trading and all these things. I know that Coinbase is definitely going to hit thousands, 2,000 or 3,000 one day. And because they're working on the future of value. Real world stocks, they want to have their own coin. They don't, it's not just a nothing coin, a real world asset coin, stable coin by Coinbase, working with the biggest financial company in the world, BlackRock. That's a company, if you want to invest in a real company and you got, you're somebody who's got a lot of money, then if you can afford 226 per share, then I'd recommend that one. But there's your real world news with Coinbase. Says here, we're considering a range of options to bring tokenization innovation to traditional finance, such as securities, to make them more efficient and accessible. Coinbase is what's up for future growth, okay? They're getting hammered right now, and that's okay because they're getting ready to take off. That's what that's what you do. I'm not getting into it because I'm not a stock advisor. My name is Cryptoholic. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. Before every show, I snort 5 lines of cocaine and inject 3 pounds of heroin. All right. Let me check the comment section. Oh, wait a second. Coinbase. Okay. I think that'll be it. Yeah. Wait, did I read that? I didn't read that one article. Let's do this one here. Okay, I'm going over this next one. Bitcoin to $500,000. I'm just going to get all the news out just in case. Then I got to go work out. I took like 5 days off because I moved and stress and everything, and I got to start working out again. So here is that article. Standard Chartered. Standard Chartered's one of the top banks in the world, maybe top 20. I don't know, but they're up there. And they're also a Ripple partner. I'll show that evidence next. Standard Chartered says Bitcoin will hit $500,000 under Trump. Oh, man. I want you to hear this. Standard Chartered. Bitcoin will hit $500,000 under Trump before Trump leaves office. They start talking about America's Bitcoin exchange traded funds, and Trump's assistance is making this happen. We continue to target Bitcoin to reach 200,000 before the end of 2025. This is Standard Chartered saying this. I saw this, and the only reason I'm posting it is because Standard Chartered is a Ripple partner from 9 years ago, okay? So we're not hearing Anthony Pompliano say this. We're not hearing NBC or Jim Rogan, or what's that dude's name? That Mad Money, that Jim, whatever his name is. This is Standard Chartered saying this. Let me show you this article here. These are not Bitcoin maxis saying this. This is what grabbed my attention. Look right here. Here's the title, this next one. Standard Chartered backed Zodiac custody. So Standard Chartered is a bank that has crypto custody with who? Ripple's Medico. Okay. So we have an article from about 2 years ago. Standard Chartered got into crypto because of Ripple. Okay. Now let's go back and take it to 2016. That's when this thing started. Standard Chartered goes all the way back to 2016 with Ripple. I want you to see this right here. Here's this article here. Standard Chartered completes strategic investment in Ripple. There's the article. It's 2016. There you have it. So what grabbed my attention wasn't Bitcoin going to 500,000 here. It's that Standard Chartered, who's utilizing Ripple's Medico, they're running their bank. Standard Chartered is literally running their bank with Ripple, the Medico company, for custody. And Standard Chartered claims they're not here for hype. Standard Chartered is telling us Bitcoin to 500,000 in a year, less than a year. And then another article that I was reading, $2 million Bitcoin. Like, whoa. Now it's good and it's bad. Our crypto prices are probably going to go up soon. I'm letting you know now. The Customs and Border Protection gave the green light and is now allowing all these Bitcoin mining rigs to come in the United States. Bitcoin's going to start taking off. If you have all these miners, you're going to have a lot of competition. That means faster transactions, possibly a lot of energy usage, unless they start running on the XRP ledger. I'm not getting into all that because that starts getting out of my area of expertise. But what I am showing you is this. A Bitcoin massive price increase because Standard Chartered tells us and shows us, okay? Sometimes Jamie Dimon will come in and say things. I don't know if I trust that guy. I don't. But Standard Chartered, they're a full-out Ripple partner. Jamie Dimon's kind of the character, but that's why I wanted to show you this. This is going to cause all boats to rise, okay? And now with the Bitcoin reserve, strategic reserve, I don't know when this is going to happen. What I'm telling you now is I'm kind of wanting to pull the trigger on another crypto because I know in a month or two, this shit might take off where maybe XRP goes to $5 or $10. Maybe XDC gets up to 50 cents, 75. I don't know. But from what I'm seeing, I know that all boats rise with Bitcoin. All boats. That means we might have to be looking at trying to find a crypto that's 0.00 something cents. So I'm just letting you know now, if you don't have the money, get a loan, put it into Caleb and Brown, and get yourself some crypto before these prices go up. You could literally, get a loan, because you know from the news that I just showed you, Bitcoin's going to start going nutso. So you could possibly, like I said it before already, with different things, like with gold and with different crypto, I said, get this now. And then guess what happens? Whoop, it shoots up. You could have made money. But this is the thing where if you get a loan now, get yourself some crypto on Kalen Brown, fund your account. If it goes up, sell it off. No, it didn't cost you anything at all, and you made money. But anyhow, that's all up to you. I'm in it for the long haul. That's what I did. When I bought my crypto, I took out a loan for 3 months worth of pay. Took me a year to pay it off, but I got all my XRP at 15 to 30 cents, and I got a loan. Do I regret paying interest? No, I don't fucking care. I got all my XRP I pretty much ever wanted for 15 to 31 cents. I don't regret taking a loan out at all. Smartest thing ever done. Some people are like, oh, you don't get a loan for crypto. I'm like, oh, what show do you have? How many people have you helped make millions? Because I know people right now, I've taught them things and they're now millionaires because of me. All we know is you got a big fucking mouth and you come on this channel and try to talk shit like you're somebody, but you don't even have your own channel. So anyhow, that's how these dumb shits work. My name is Crypto Hulk. This program is over for right now. I will look to find crypto news today. It's Friday. And hopefully I find some good stuff to put together a show with tonight. I will let you know. Tomorrow I got to go back to the mountains. I still have a house with some furniture in it. I don't know what I'm going to do. So Saturday's not looking good. If I do a show Saturday, it'll be in the morning, like right now, because I'll have to leave and drive into the mountains on Saturday to get that house completely cleaned out. So I might tonight just look for news and then make a show for the AM. I don't know. It depends on how it all works out. That'll be it. I'll see you all in my next broadcast. Adios.